we just talk? Can we just talk about it before we get
All right. Hey, Jody, how are you doing? Okay, all right. Let's get through this review, y'all. Okay, let's see here. Where? Okay, so did you watch the show tonight, Jody? And let me know if I'm too loud. I'm gonna put this right here. Let's see if I can hear myself. Oh, you didn't watch it? I'm testing myself. Hold on. Oh, you didn't watch it? Okay, it sounds good. It sounds good. All right. Well, child, I don't know how to feel about today's show because we know that Dennis was recently in the, what was it? Radar Online, and they saw him with some women's and things. So I don't know how to feel about today's show with him trying to propose or re-propose all over again. And then, dude, they just saw you with four females. What's going on with that? Hi, Lady Spin. Honeysha, I didn't watch, but I'm sure you're about to fill me in. Well, quickly, if I can. Okay, okay, sound good. Okay, awesome. So, y'all, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers, y'all. I recently, and I think it's because I reposted the live streams from, I think it was Tim Savage and, what's the other one? Angelo Clary. I reposted their lives, and for some reason, those videos did very well. Probably won't get paid for them because it had something to do with R. Kelly, but the videos did really well, and so I got a lot of new subscribers from that, and I am just so happy about that because I am almost to 10K. It seemed like it took a very long time, child. It took a long time to get there, but we are almost there, and I'm so happy about that. Right? The hell? It's crazy. I want to know who the snake is, who recorded. You know what? They didn't tell us who it was. They told us who had information, and we already knew that that was Giovanna that brought it to, who she bring it to? Nene, and she brought it to Marlo, right? So Giovanna told them about it. So that's all we found out this episode. Giovanna ended up leaving. That's great. I know. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I need to. I don't have anything else. Miss Juicy reviews. Hey, Nesha and Chad. Hey, Miss Juicy. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Okay, so whenever y'all are ready for me to get started. Well, before I get started, let me ask y'all, how was y'all day today? What did y'all have going on this weekend? Y'all don't want to tell me how y'all weekend was? Church and football, ladies fan. Okay, you know what? My mom went into the hospital on Friday because they were trying to stabilize her blood pressure. So she did not get a chance to get her procedure done. Miss Juicy says, my day was peaceful and I slept after doing housework and cooking and dinner. Look, I didn't cook dinner today. I didn't. I was so tired. I had been in the hospital with my mom Friday for majority of the day, then yesterday for majority of the day. Jody says, I shouldn't say, LOL, I'm newly single. No, girl, you gotta... See, and when people tell me stuff like that, I want to talk to you, girl. You're going to have to hit me up in the IG. We got to talk about this. What's going on? It may have been a better situation, like to just let whatever that was go. It might have been better for you in the long run. Because I do believe everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. But I was telling y'all my mama. So anyway, so we could not stabilize her blood pressure in order to do the procedure on Friday. So then Friday, I was in the hospital with her. Saturday, in the hospital with her. Today, I was just mentally drained and exhausted. So I just stayed in the house all day long. Well, I left, got me something to eat, me and the boys, and I came back. And y'all, I just been in here, just in the house. So, okay. Well, I guess I'll get started. I don't know if there's a delay from when I see the comments, but... Says, Jody says, yes, 15 years, then divorce. Shake my head, I'm praying. It's okay. 15 years. So the guy that you were just with, you divorced, you were with him for 15 years. Am I getting that correct? Or are you saying it was another person, but you were, quick question. Miss Juicy says, quick question. Are you using OBS Studio? I am. You got some tips for me, girl? Jody says, we got to pray for her. Please do. Please do. I'm trying to keep her in good spirits. And y'all, I don't know if y'all understand, but when you have a family member that, and I love my mom, I do, but she can be I'm more of a positive person, right? I try to see the positive in everything. But my mom is more pessimistic. Like she just, if it starts raining, okay, she think her whole day then just jacked up, right? And so I truly believe that has something to do with your health as well. It affects you healing. I truly believe that. And for some reason, I can't get her to think positive. It's almost like, ew, what the hell's going on with you? Okay, let me get back up. It says we got to pray for her. Pray for your mom. Marlo. Hey, Marlo. Oh, my gosh. I haven't watched. I can, but I support you in these lives, but give us time, LOL. Some of us just can't niche. We love you. Keep going. Listen, okay, y'all got to let me know. Do y'all want me to start, a little bit later? Let me know. I don't mind. I'll start it at maybe 10. Just tell me. I just need to know that people will be up when I start it. Okay, Jody says yes. Okay, so that was the person that you were with for 15 years and then you divorced. Listen here. I am truly, I say this because my mother-in-law, she's in a relationship that I feel like she's settling for. And one of the things that I do not want for people is to waste their time and to just settle and to be in a relationship just because. So if it's 15 years and you've finally figured out that, hey, it's about time for me to go. It's about time for me to value myself and for me to just, put myself first. If you got children, put them, I truly commend people that do that. I really do. Because not everybody can. Some people be another 15 years down the line and you still with this man trying to figure out why in the hell you with him waking up mad every day. Okay, so, hey, if it was one of those situations, Jody, girl, I'm all here for you, and I'll be praying for you as well. I told you, hit me up in the IG, and we can talk about it. Okay, Miss Juicy says, Nesha, I need help using it, LOL. I'm going to hit you in the DM. Definitely do. I'll try. Listen, I'm new to this as well, so I'll try to help you out, sis. We can do the thing. Lady Span says, prayers for your mom and fam. Thank you so much. Jody, yes, ma'am. Miss Juicy says, yep. Jody says, right. Okay. So, like I said, y'all just let me know what time y'all would prefer me to do these reviews. Since we're live, thank you. You're welcome, boo. We all here together. See, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do that. We decided, Night Star and Winter decided to call this, they're my moderators. They're not here. But anyway, we decided to call this Sunday Fun Day, right? I didn't do it today. I wasn't mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I just wasn't there. I feel like if I'm drained, I can't come to y'all and we can't have a conversation, even though I don't have all the answers. it was just going to be a way for us all to talk and to get to know each other and stuff like that. I think it's awesome. You don't really see that on YouTube. And I really want to connect with my people. And so I just felt like today was going to be the first day to start it, but it just wasn't the right day. And so if you did read my community post and I put that timing quote on there, hey, every time I post something, it's usually about moi, okay? So I felt like today wasn't the right time to start it, but we will definitely get into it. Okay, thanks so much, Nesha. No problem, Miss Juicy. Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and get into this review. Hell, if I can remember it now, I done got completely off topic. Okay, so we started today's episode. What's the name of this one? I think this one is called... Y'all, what's the name? Oh, here, it's in the title, child. It's Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 11, Snake Bite. So that is what we're going to be reviewing today. So we started the episode off where we left last week, and that was with Dennis walking up to Porsha. Y'all know he came to Toronto to surprise her, and he wanted to re-propose. Y'all, he said he was going to get her a new ring, but I guess he looked at the bank account and was like, yo, we ain't doing that today. And plus, I know I've been doing some things I ain't got no business doing, so I might not want to go spend some more money on a ring that I'm going to have to take back from her, just like I did the last one that I'm now giving back to her. So anyway, so he's here in Toronto. And he proposes to her again. He gets down on both knees, says he's fighting for his family. And I just could not help but to look at this review. I mean, the show today. And I'm like, he got his damn nerve. You know you're not living right, sir, unless somebody has come out and debunked Radar Online. But they had video of him with 4 women's. Okay, one of them had a blonde wig on, looked like she was straight prostitute vibes. So unless you've debunked that, sir, we know that you not crap. Shake my head. Jody said, shake my head. That is his malfunction. Oh, shake my head, what is his malfunction? That's a question. I don't know what his malfunction is. He's wrong all on so many levels, sweetie. How dare you come to Toronto? And then he came only for one night, y'all. He said he was just there to re-propose to her, and then he was going to be leaving because she thought she was going to get some peen when she got to the motel room. But he said, no, I'm only here for one night. And that was probably because he knew he had some little thoughts waiting on him back in Atlanta. But I can't. And you know, if this is really true, that he had the nerve to be out at 4 a.m. with 4 women, now we can say, you know what, maybe he was working, this was a business meeting. Maybe he was with these girls because they were thinking about some new hair textures or what, hell, I don't know, new facility, who knows, right? Business storefront. Maybe this is what we're doing. I just don't believe it. And I don't understand why your wife, or your not wife yet, your fiance, I understand why she wouldn't be there, okay? What about baby Pilar? What about baby PJ? What about her? Hey, Bree, girl, what's up? So I'm just a little, disturbed by that. How dare you come here trying to act like you're getting her back, but then we just saw you with all these women. Child, get them off my screen. Okay, let's go over to Kenya. For some reason, Kenya is very obsessed with imitating Tanya. I don't know if maybe she has an issue with Tanya or what, but she always went, oh my gosh, it's Go Love, Team Love. Why every time we on the van, you want to start talking about Tanya, or not talking about her, you just want to imitate her? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Because later on, y'all know how I felt about her when she told Cynthia that Mike was going to be proposing to her. She felt it in her spirit, right? Bullcrap. Anyway, so now you coming after Tanya, saying that you got some information that her man has been trying to talk to the cookie lady. We found that out a little bit later in the review, or a little later in the show, but I'm gonna tell y'all that later in the review. Anyway, so I'm just like, why you always gotta be the person to bring the news? How about you focus on your man? How about you focus on the fact that he really don't like you and you over here crying and carrying on to everybody else trying to keep up with their personal business. But we don't know what's going on with you and your man really because your relationship don't exist, ma'am. Y'all just married and had a baby. But you had a nerve to keep telling these women things about their man. How about you stay focused on yours, okay? So they're on the van. They're leaving the family event and they're on their way back to the hotel room. Bree says they making us AT aliens look bad. Girl, okay, you talking about the ladies or you talking about, like, who we talking about? We talking about Dennis? Girl, who we talking about? You gotta tell me. Because Dennis make all men look bad, but who we talking about right now? Okay. Well, just the men that cheat and think they can get away with it, okay? Because he ain't making mine look bad. All right. So they're in the van. Okay, and so she's talking about Tanya, gay, go love. This will be Tanya, right? So while they're there, they start talking about Porsha. And let me see, did I put that slide there? No, I didn't, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to bless y'all with the screen on Marlo. Anyway, so while we're in the van, we start talking about Porsha because her man proposed to her. So how do you feel? You know, how did it feel for you to watch the blogs and to see your man and the fact that he was messing with animals or sleeping with animals? What is it called? Bestiality. Think Dennis. Jody says, right. That's why she don't have to talk about her own ish. Exactly. I already peeped game in the first few episodes. Girl, Kenya, find something else to do with your life. How about you work on your marriage? How about that? Okay, so we start talking about Dennis. And now, since everything looks like y'all happy and y'all making it work, even though Kandi was like, I'm not convinced that he's really exclusively with her. I'm not convinced. I'll believe it when I see it, okay? So now we want to start talking about what happened in the blogs. Of course, Porsha, she really don't want to talk about that because Porsha is like, look, I done told you whores that I really don't want to talk about my business with y'all. But since y'all keep asking, everything is good. And I can't remember who it was that asked, but they're like, so was it true that he was sleeping with animals? She said, no, that was not true. Then Marlo says, good, because I was about to hide my puppies. Girl, I was done with Marlo when she said she was going to hide her puppies because she couldn't trust him around the animals, okay? You might want to hide your puppies, hide your women, or any of your friends, okay? Hide all your friends. How about Porsha just hide his ass in a vault? Don't let him out anymore until he can get him and his ping in the same... The mind and the ping need to be in the same accord because right now it's not, honey. You're scattered all over the place, okay? So anyway, so that's what we talk about in the van. So now we move over to, in the van, we decided that we were going to go to Marlo's house. She calls it her house, even though I could have swore y'all was in a hotel room. But go over to Marlo's house, and we are trying to figure out who in the hell is the snake. Who is it that's recording Cynthia? And, you know, we can't trust them. So we need to know who these people are, who this person is, okay? So Marlo's laying there. And I'm like, why in the hell does Marlo have letters right there? What's the point? Why are you so freaking extra? I didn't get that. She's laying there with the... Girl, whatever. Bye. All right. Then we see Nene walk in. She got her bosom out, okay? She thought her and Giovanna thought it was a pajama party, I guess. So they felt the need to come. Well, she felt the need to come looking like that. Kenya was pissed off talking about, girl, you don't need to like be all dressing like thirst traps with us. We good. We don't want you. Okay? Greg's your man. How about you do that for him, not us? We don't care like that. So... we start talking about what's going on with the person that actually recorded Cynthia. Now, I'm about tired of talking about who recorded Cynthia, why they recorded Cynthia, if they're going to record somebody else. I'm tired of it, okay? I'm tired. I'm done, okay? Over it. Because it doesn't matter. Cynthia, if you keep your damn mouth closed and not talk about nobody else like Nene to the person that you know is connected to Nene, then we wouldn't even be here, right? And why are you so concerned with what information will get out? I think I'm more, to me, if you know, because she said before, when we first found out about this tape, if you know that you didn't say anything, how about you just not even give it any attention? Don't even talk about it. We're done. We're over. Goodbye. Good. But instead, she wants to keep trying to figure out who is the snake? Who is the snake? I done told y'all it's Giovanna. I told y'all that, okay? I know Marlo, Giovanna, and Nene were all in the same place when we found out about this tape. I told y'all I think it's Giovanna. Marlo, I don't think it will be Marlo. I just don't feel like it will be Marlo because Marlo has been the one that's trying to get them back together. And also, Marlo is not the one that brought it up. Giovanna brought it up and said there was audio. So I feel like it's her. Renegade. Hey, Renegade. What up? I caught you finally. Yay. So I just think it's Giovanna, y'all. So let's see what else we got here. So now we're all talking, right? And before you know it, Cynthia starts getting pissed off with Marlo because Marlo says, well, you shouldn't have been running your mouth and we wouldn't be here. So just shut up and let the person that said it or the person that has it, let them talk. That pissed Cynthia off. So now Cynthia is cussing out Marlo because she feels like Marlo shouldn't have said what she said, but where's the lie? Where is it? I'm looking for it. If you wouldn't have said something in order to be recorded or have audio about, then we wouldn't be here. So that's not a lie, sweetie. That's the truth. Snake by, that's funny. It is. They didn't figure out who the snake is. I told y'all who the snake is. So they're going back and forth. Cynthia gets upset at one point. She want to walk out of the room or Marlo's house. Marlo says, well, let her go. She don't want to figure it out. They ask Nene, who is it that did it? Nene doesn't want to say who did it because she doesn't want to snitch. How old are we? Are we not grown-ass women that can have a conversation and talk about it and tell each other, okay, well, this person recorded it. I'm tired of these women talking about, well, she's in the room. Why are we playing it? No, we don't do those games, okay? That's something I expect my children to do. And they're kids, okay? We're talking about 9 and 11. I expect them to play those games. But y'all are grown-ass women. Why are we over here trying to figure out who it is when you know who it is? So, y'all, literally, that's all this scene was them going back and forth, y'all. I promise. That's it. So then, Porsha and Giovanna, they start going at it. The reason why they're going at it is because Porsha says, I'm sick of this. Giovanna, tell who it is that did it. Giovanna didn't like that. Okay, so Giovanna started talking about Dennis, telling her instead of you minding this business, you need to be minding his peen business. Okay, that's who you need to be concerned about. So they start, they get into an argument. Of course, nobody touches nobody because conveniently somebody's always around to break up the fights. So I don't even understand why they try at this point. But they're just going back and forth. And then Giovanna is talking about, he likes to sleep with animals. Did she not did that and say that he did not sleep with an animal? But at this point, hell, we can't believe what Dennis done told Porsha. We can't believe that. He a liar. We can't believe liars. It's important. That seems childish. You're right. You would expect this. Just a liar. He a liar. I don't believe nothing this man said. Nah. So anyway, so they just going back and forth, right? So then finally, Nene goes outside of the hotel room. Mind you, this whole time, Kandi is like, y'all about to get us put out. Like, why are y'all constantly doing this? They don't care, okay? So they're outside and Nene is like, I need you to tell them that you said it. Tell them that you said the blah, 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 blah. Okay? You know who did it. You brought the information. Tell them. And Yovana is basically, she doesn't want to tell them. She doesn't want to say anything. And plus at this time, Porsha pissed off at her. She done sat up here and called all the ladies fake. So none of them really, they not finna listen to anything this girl has to say. And not only that, each time we've come to you and asked you, who did it? Who is it that recorded? You sent us on this little freaking, what I want to say. You sent us on this chase of the person that could have done it when all along you knew who it was, and you said that the girl was in the room, or whoever it was in the group. You didn't say the room, you said they were in the group. Pretty much all the ladies were there, okay? That does not narrow it down. So, they really not concerned with what you have to say at this point. So part of me understands why she didn't want to say it, but she kept going back and forth. I'm like, stop. And then Nene tells her, look, if you want these girls to accept you in this group, you have to be honest and tell them the truth. And then finally she decided to walk back over there, okay? So I done skipped past the scene. Then hold on, wait, I done lost my train of thought. Let's see. Kenny Rogers. Hey, Kenny. So these sisters are blessed to have the opportunity to become very prosperous. And there are those that can be trusted. Yeah. This is very true. Okay. So let me see. How did this scene end? Let me try to remember. See, this is part of the reason why I like to do these reviews right after the show, because I'll lose it. Okay. So anyway, she ends up going back. She's supposed to be talking to the ladies and make it right with Porsha. That goes nowhere, because as soon as she walks back into the room, Porsha says, no, get her out of here. I don't want her in here. So then she goes back to saying that Dennis is sleeping with animals. Okay, so we don't get anywhere. Miss Tiff, Nene way too damn old to play high school. He say, she say bullshit. Exactly. That's funny. Let's go on past this scene, y'all. Okay, so Nene finally go, because by the time this scene came up, I was like, hell, when the hell is she supposed to go home? Because when they first got there, she said she was leaving early, but this is the day of carnival and she's still there. But in the scene, she tells us that she's going to be going to her flight shortly. Here, she's just telling Tanya what happened, because she wasn't there when all the ladies were going at each other's neck. She wasn't there. So Nene is just telling her about everything, and she's happy that Porsha actually stood up for her, because during all this chaos, Porsha got up and was pushing Nene back, saying, no, Nene, don't do that, and she was happy about that. As well as, who else was helping her? I can't remember who else was helping her. Anyway, so here she's saying, I really want to make it right with Porsha. I'm going to talk to Porsha because I like how she stood up for me and she didn't have to. Why is it telling me, Tiff, that it's holding your comment? It says Nene straight said, yo, the fuck up. Okay. I don't know why it's hiding it, but okay, let's show you. But she did set her up, though. Here's the thing. At one point, Nene tried to say, well, Kandi didn't deliver the information right. It's not, how did she say? It's not a recording, it's an audio. Audio meaning it could have been a voicemail. Because apparently it happened in the past. May have been when I didn't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. But in the past, there was a audio of somebody's voicemail. Something happened. They played a clip. I can't remember. Anyway, moving past that. So she's saying, well, Kandi didn't deliver the information right. It was actually just audio. Audio could be anything. And so, but when Nene is asked, because she knows who it is, Nene says she hasn't even heard the recording or the audio. She hasn't heard it. So my thing is, why are we going around saying there's an audio? The audio could say she didn't like what you wore that day, and we really concerned about that? The audio could say, oh, I didn't like the way Nene had her hair over to the side this way. We really concerned about that? So that's why I'm trying to understand, how the hell are we giving information on something we haven't, none of us heard this? I don't get it. And you know who it is. Nene knows who it is, but yet she doesn't want to say who it is because she's not a snitch. Girl, bye. Okay. So anyway, that's what's going on. They're getting ready for Carnival. While Nene is telling them about the whole story, because, I forgot to tell y'all, Nene and Kenya ends up getting into it because Kenya was telling Nene that you had the opportunity, you had the floor to make all of this right and to talk to these ladies and tell them who did what. Now, all of a sudden, when Cynthia gets mad and she walks outside crying, you want to say, Cynthia, wait, let's hear her out. Let's allow them to talk. No, you had the floor, so whatever, bye. Kenya had a point. So Kenya put her hands, her fingers in Nene's face. And Nene didn't like that, so now Nene want to fight. Of course, Nene didn't get to her or whatever, y'all. They never get to each other. I'm like, man, y'all whack. So anyway, I've been wanting to see some fighting sometime. You know what I mean? Just a little pull in the hair. Speaking of fighting, did y'all see Azriel, Clary, and Joycelyn fight? Did y'all see that? The actual footage from the angle that I wanted. Did you see it? How in the hell, this side note, how in the hell did Joycelyn go to jail for putting her hands on Azriel when we see on the video that Azriel actually hit her first and that Azriel beat her up? How the hell you go to jail after you got beat up? I saw the full footage and Azriel won. That's what I'm saying. She kept saying, I'm from Baltimore. I know how to fight. Now, when I heard the audio from Azriel's live, right? I was like, girl, that sound like, because you do a whole lot of this, right? So I know that your ass can't fight. I know it. You're doing this. But then when we see TMZ release the video, I said, well, damn, I guess they do know how to fight in Baltimore. Azriel texted, girl, yes, indeed. So she did. I thought I saw her hit her first. Do I need to look at it again? Florida gal for life. Do I need to look at it again? Joy hit first. Okay, well, dang. Maybe I saw it wrong. So she go to jail for, it didn't hurt. Because the way I saw Azriel beating her ass, honey. Okay. Talk the talk, but can't walk to walk. Absolutely. I'm just like, girl. Okay, so y'all saying Joy hit her first. Okay, so I'm going to go look at it again. I'm wrong. I stand corrected. She hit her first. Okay. But she hit her first and got her ass whooped. How that work? How that work? I think Joy hit the yeah, that's the only thing she hit, because I ain't some girl. Honey, when I tell you Azriel tore that thing up, that was the best, 50 minutes of my life. I said, I got all my life that day. Okay, so they're codependents, not victims? Are you speaking about the case itself, or are you, what are you talking about, Miss Tiff? Okay. Florida gal, Azriel video shows Joy hitting first. TMZ video shows Azriel. It's two videos. Right. Damn, I have to see the fight myself. Renegade, go watch that fight. It's on TMZ's their website. I mean, if you want to see Joycelyn getting beat up, that's what happened. Joycelyn had the nerve, Renegade, to keep running up as though she gonna really do something to hurt the girl. At one point, it looked like Azriel was dragging her. Lizzie Liz, hi Nesha, I just got here. Hey Lizzie, we're just doing a review and then got a little sidetracked. We started talking about Azriel and Joycelyn's fight. That's what we're doing. Okay, all right. So I was telling y'all about this, right? So when Kenya did this, that's when it pissed Nene off. So you can do so much, but when you do this, she said, oh no, I I had to put her in her place. So they get to arguing, even though I still feel like Kenya was right, because Kenya basically said, you had the floor, but you kept playing. You kept saying, no, I'm not a snitch. The person that said it needs to stand up. Girl, bye. So now we're actually at Carnival. Wait a minute. Why does it keep hiding your comments? Because you're not saying anything wrong. Because it says, for Azrael to yell, you slept with me as a minor girl by, you knew when sex occurred, your ass was a minor. About that, I really feel like whenever a person comes out and says something, I just think in this particular situation it's convenient for her. I don't think, because if it was all that big of a deal, you would have come out and said it previously. You've always been very vocal about whatever you wanted to say. So all of a sudden now you want to come out and say she was sleeping with you as a minor. Okay, if that's true, then what does he have on you? Because from what I've heard, he has something on each person that he's ever dealt with. Some way to incriminate themselves so that way if I go down, you going down. So what does he have on you is what I'm concerned about. And why now? Why come out now? That's why a lot of people are saying it has to be because he doesn't have any more money and she's trying to, I don't know, go back to her family, her daddy that had money. I don't know the motive behind it. They're all defendants. She tried to save herself. Okay, so they're all defendants, meaning with the R. Kelly case. Oh, you said co-defendants. Where did I get dependents from? Girl, she tried to say. So you think she could potentially go down with him? I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember, but when K. Michelle, she did a live interview with Hollywood Unlocked. It was the very first one that she did with them. And she said she knows some things. And that would get a lot of people in trouble. Because she was basically saying that it's not just him. But we don't hear a lot about that interview. You're right. There is something with this story that doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. And with the dad, Joycelyn's dad, how he came out doing that video after TMZ said that she reunited with her family. Then I saw some people say, well, she did reunite with them, but only for like 20 minutes. But why is he on live then crying, talking about he wants her to come to Jesus? What is that about? And, you know, he's at the point where not many people mess with Tim Savage like that. It was 0 to 100 really quick. Exactly. But not a lot of people mess with Tim Savage, okay? They don't like his approach. He came out all wrong. I can remember when he had that video he made with the bat in his hand, like he about to beat up R. Kelly, but it was a music video, like a diss video. I'm like, dude, if you really want your child back, you doing this? That didn't make sense to me. So you got that going on. You fell out with the other parent, Azrael daddy. You fell out with them. You done fell out with, I think you fell out with Tasha K. You fell out with Toxic Diamond. You fell out with these bloggers that were actually trying to help you because they truly believed in your story and they were trying to get the girls back. You done fell out with pretty much everybody. Then you have that recording of you where you talking about how there's millions in this or something like that. And I'm just confused. I'm confused because this is probably the first time I've heard you mention Jesus like this. This is my first time. I mean, maybe y'all have heard it, but this is my first time hearing him just Jesus and on a song and he's singing and he wiping away some tears. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't seeing any tears. I didn't. But anyway, he's over there doing this. So something, he was wiping something. And so he's doing all this and he's talking about come to Jesus and this. And I'm like, wait a minute, pause. Wait. So why all of a sudden now we're bringing Jesus in it? I'm not saying that he doesn't feel that way. I'm just confused with the timing is all I'm saying. Okay, I can go back up. It says, Lizzie says, Kay has been knowing thing. Kay, or we're talking about Kelly has been knowing thing. Oh, Kay, meaning K Michelle then. And probably participated with this whole Holly weird, you never know. You never know. But with her just saying or implying that she knew some information, I would think then they would come and subpoena her, right? Because you have some information that could help the prosecutor's case. So I'm concerned with why, because she said that's why she had never came out and said anything. Okay, in regards to what you're talking about, the previous video you'd uploaded, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Okay, Florida, Tim saw Joy at her court hearing. Did he talk to her? Tiff says, I don't think nobody was held accountable against their will. I don't either. I really don't. And like, I've been talking to my sisters because when I finally do the Sunday Fun Day, I'm going to have her do it with me just to have a different perspective on some of the topics that we're talking about, which will be personal topics. It will not be celebrity, YouTube, or whatever related, okay? This is an opportunity for us to get to know each other and have a conversation. But when I was talking to her, she was telling me that she believed, she did not believe that Azriel was innocent, nor did she think Joycelyn was innocent. She truly believes that they all did something. It's just that now Azriel is like, well, hell, let me get about this thing really quick before I'm held accountable. Because right now, I look like the innocent one. I'm the victim. I was 17. Wasn't she? I think she was 17 when he got her. So let me go ahead, play my cards right, and act like I'm victim. That's what it seems like to her. And I was like, I don't know. And then she's like, but Niche, you got to think about it. Her parents allowed her to go with that man. Even though they keep saying, no, it was his manager. And she, or not his manager, but she was working with the record label. She's like, there's something not right about that. At the end of the day, you signed your child over to this man's, anything to dealing with R. Kelly, you did that. So all of a sudden now you want to come out here and talking about you haven't seen your child in years. Well, you gave your child away, it seemed to her. And I was like, well, you got a point. But I don't know, y'all. It's about 20 minutes, they said. Okay. Thousands and millions of people around R. Kelly for years. He is famous legend. I'm just saying, no one out of the thousands of people, managers, assistants, workers, period, really no one thought, no, you can't do this to the girls. No, they all was with it and got played. Ugh. And it was something in it for them. Think about it. If you're getting paid some money by somebody, it's a substantial amount of money, right? And your only thing is to just let me do my business. Don't say nothing what's going on. You know what I mean? Just act like you don't see it. You mean to tell me somebody, this is a person without morals, okay? Because I couldn't walk around and just watch a girl young and being treated the way that these girls are coming out and saying that. I couldn't do it. But somebody that's really like, dang, that's easy money. You think I'm not going to stick around him and help him? There are several people that surrounded him like that. It was something in it for them. So I feel like they should be incriminated just as he was or is. Okay. This is really annoying me that it's hiding in the comments, y'all. This live has completely turned. I'm going to have to chop this up into small clips. Okay. So it says, Damon Dash said, who say didn't... Wait, girl. I'm trying to read it. Okay, it says, Damon Dash said, who say didn't know they liar? What the fuck is Damon Dash? Because clearly he knew shit and never said anything either. He didn't, okay? I feel like what would be best for people to do, if you don't want to get caught up in it, shut the hell up. Simple. Because you keep talking like you knew, or you caught wind of something, or I remember that one time. You say any of that, I feel like they can call you just like that. I'm perplexed from all of this. Exactly. LOL. Sorry. It's okay, Tiff, girl. I'm trying. Okay, Lady Span says, I think the Savages was cool with it until Azriel became of age and the money stopped. Something happened. I don't know whether it was money. I don't know what it was. Something happened, and all of a sudden, this is what we get. All right. We're literally almost done with this review, and I got sidetracked. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. So anyway, they just go to Carnival. They having a good time. We get to a point where Cynthia and Kenya, they're sitting down, and they're talking about what happened. It says Bill may stay in about R. Kelly getting out. Bill may stay in about R. Kelly getting out. What is that? Okay, I'm waiting for your comment. Okay, so they're just talking about what happened, and of course Kenya's talking about Nene, and they're just confused with whoever the snake was. Okay, whatever. So finally we go and we sit down. Now listen, y'all. This review, for some reason, I'm just not as interested as I was before I started talking about R. Kelly. I'm just saying. I'm sorry for the people that's going to find this review and they're like, what in the hell? Why are we talking about him? It just is what it is. It's just more interesting than this Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, our fault for the pivot. This was an enticing story. It really is. I should have done a live on that alone. Okay, so anyway, so at this dinner, they're basically talking about, let me sum it up. So basically, they're talking about what happened with the snake gate. That's what they're calling it. Trying to figure out who in hell was a snake that recorded Cynthia. I told y'all at this point I don't care. I already told y'all who I think it is. Whatever. We're not going to continue episode talking about this. It's Giovanna. Giovanna at this point has left. She didn't say bye to anybody. She's pissed off. She should be. Because you should have came out and told these people who in the hell did it, which was you. Okay? Come out. Tell them it was you. Another topic we talk about, Porsha and Dennis. Who brought it up? I think Cynthia brought it up. And we're talking about, oh, are you excited? You guys are going to get married. When do you get married? She didn't give a date. Then we talked to Tanya. Tanya, you're also engaged. When are you going to get married? She doesn't know. She says she's fine with the way things are right now. Everything is perfect. And I'm like, perfect, girl? I'm just saying. I mean, if that's what you want to call it. But when she said that, I knew somebody was going to say something. I just didn't know it was going to be Kenya. But I should have known. Because Kenya can't wait to give bad information to somebody else. Misery loves company, okay? So we start talking about how Paul, which is her man. Oh, wait, before we do that, Kenya says, so would you guys want to know if your man was cheating and another person found out about it here? Would you want to know that your man is cheating? Of course, everybody's like, yeah, I want to know. Kenny's like, I want to know. And everybody's like, of course, tell me what's going on. So then she says, well, what if a person found out information that the man was trying to talk to another woman? They basically just talked, exchanged numbers, and then someone said, well, that shows, it was actually Tanya that says, well, that's intent. Like, whoever this person is, wants to cheat. This is just leading up to cheating. And so then, of course, they start talking about, well, Kenya never did say who it was, right? She didn't say it was Tanya's man. Kenya man don't even want her, and she gonna come for Tanya home. Girl, she been coming for everybody home. Okay, this is what Kenya does. This is what Kenya is doing. Okay, I don't want to say this is what she does. I don't know if that's what she did in the past, but for right now, this is what Kenya is doing. She really misery loves company. I told y'all. Y'all gonna listen to me. So anyway, they're sitting here, And she's like, yeah, you know, would you want to know? And so all the ladies like, yeah, I would want to know. So we start talking about 2 months ago when they were in the cookie shop, Hot Cookies, I think that's what it's called, and how a young lady that worked there, the cookie lady, she told Kenya and Cynthia that Paul actually was hitting on her and wanted to talk to her, and that they had exchanged numbers. So this is the reason why Kenya brought it up, because y'all remember Kenya has been imitating her. Oh, like I'm Miss Perfect. She's doing all of that. Well, there was actually method behind her madness. Is that the right way to say that? Anyway, who cares, right? This is live, okay? So there was a reason for the season. Why do I want to say that? I don't know why the hell I wanted to say that. Anyway, there was a reason why she did that, and she's been saying that, and she's been mocking her because she wants her to know, bitch, you're not perfect. Your man is just full of crap like the rest of them, and here you go. All right, but she did not give it to her yet. She didn't give it to her, but she says she's gonna tuck that into her little invisible purse. That's my words, not hers. But she's going to tuck it into her little mental manila folder. And she's going to bring it up whenever she feels like it's the perfect timing. But she's not going to tell her. So she knows this information. Kandi knows it. Cynthia knows it already. That's why they were like, well, we know it's not our men because we've already been privy to this information. And so she's just going to hold it for the perfect time to bring it up and to hurt her. Why in the hell would you do that? Really? Misery loves company. That's new to me. I got used to, I got to use it. Misery loves company is new to you. It says, yes, it's the correct way to say it. Okay, thank you. Jodella says, I just can't like Kenya. Kenya is getting on my nerves. You don't understand, because it seems like whenever she knows that somebody is happy and they're just reached their peak and they're just, oh my gosh, life is beautiful, she'll come and she'll say something. Granted, with the Cynthia information, when she tried to call herself leaking that because she said she just had a strong feeling that he was going to propose, you took that opportunity. You even though he still proposed and she was still shocked because she didn't know. She truly didn't know. It didn't add up to her. Her mom wasn't there. She's like, oh no, he wouldn't do it without my mom. Even though it worked out, it's still like you wanted to take that away from her. So let's say right after she said that he got down on his knee and proposed, well, I kind of knew you was going to do that already, so I'm not as shocked or as surprised. You know, and I just feel like you knew what you were doing when you did it that time. Now you constantly mocking Tanya, trying to make it seem like she's this old, this happy, high vibrational person, and this is just no person can be like this all the time. You do that, and then you go into the point where, what would you say if, come on, man, that's like wrong. That's childish. We don't know much about your man. I couldn't even find his social media. Do y'all know what his social media is? I would just see, I normally don't want people to get bad information and to find out they man ain't shit, but I really want Kenya to find some information because you keep coming after these other ladies' happiness. So you need to get a dose of your own medicine, for real, for real. Because I'm just like, girl, why would you do that? That just doesn't make any sense. She is a vile human being. She has some people who are happy in relationships. She like bringing misery to the situation. Tiff says Kandi and Porsha are my favorites. Yeah, Kandi's like low key. She know pretty much everybody's business, and I think it's because she comes off as very easy to talk to. That's that. With Porsha is just real. Porsha is going through whatever she's going through right now, but she's handling it the way that a lot of women would. We would kind of keep some stuff to ourselves because it's all fun and games when somebody else is relationship is on the line, but when it's us, we like, hold up, no, hold on, let me regroup and get myself together. So that's some stuff I would do. I keep it to myself. She's just real to me. I really like Porsha, and I do hate that he is doing this to her. I do not like that. And then he ain't even cute. The nerve of you to be over here mistreating her, and you lucky to have even pulled her. Seriously? Girl, I wish I could talk to Porsha myself. Yes, I'm playing. I'm being facetious with you. Of course, I'm privy to the understanding of that phrase. Oh! Okay. This is referring to the miserable company forgot. I did not caught it. Girl, that hot dog man. He better sit his butt down somewhere. Shoot. You know what? Marry him. Go ahead and marry him. So you can take him for everything that he got. I'll be low key. Okay, yeah, I love you, boo. Let some years pass and I'll take everything that you got. Better not bring up a prenup. Did he? If he have, I wouldn't sign. I don't think I would sign one. Absolutely not. I want to take everything. No, prenup is where, hold up, because I don't have one. Let me see. I think the prenup is where she protects her stuff and he protects his stuff. But I wanted to make it to where she take all of his stuff. How can she do that? We need to consult with her. We need to consult with Porsha so that way she can get all that he got. That's what I want to happen. I want him to suffer for everything. Throw him on child support like the rest of them do. Take all his little coins if you can. Go ahead, girl, hurt him where it hurts. For real, for real. Hot dog. Get the hot dog, man. Girl, I'm like, how dare you? How dare you mistreat her? Seriously? Let me see. Do I got anything else to talk about? Okay, no. I think that's pretty much it with this review. I'm mad with him. I'm so mad. I'm finna look and see real quick if they're still... Let me see. Have we got any updates on him? I said Porsha. If I can type. I don't care about that girl. Let's see. How do y'all like the episode? No updates. No updates. Y'all, Pilar, I'm not going to even make that comment. She's cute, is what I'm going to say. She's cute. I was just really hoping to see if anything new happened with what's his name? The nerve of him. How dare you? Child, of course he not going to say nothing. He not going to say nothing. He's scared. That's what it is. He's scared. Okay, seriously, the nerve, Lizzie. I'm mad. The internet claim he just cheated again. That's what they're saying, but there's actually video. I'm trying to decide whether it was a business meeting without Porsha or if he actually had these women's, because there was one of them that kind of like leaned her little weave over there on him. I ain't like none of that. I don't like none of that. And it says he went to dinner with 4 women or something. He did. It was on Radar Online. Do you believe Dennis cheated again? I'm trying to figure out, because see, this is just like this is the same way I feel when it comes to Cardi B and Offset. I just don't feel like, remember when a few months ago, probably, child, it was some time ago, my timing is off, but when his Twitter was hacked, but then the Instagram is where he had sent the girl, so you Jade, when he had sent her, that's her name, I just like saying it like that, I don't know why. Anyway, so y'all remember when that happened and he apparently allegedly had slid into her DMs, and so all of that, when I saw it, even though he came out and said his Twitter was hacked and it was Instagram, I still don't believe he would do it, because I feel like that would be stupid on his behalf. If anything, he's going to be messing with a different girl. He's not going to mess with the same girl that his wife is in court behind. He's not going to do that. I just don't feel like he would. I just don't. But I've been wrong before. I have been. So when it comes to Dennis, I'm like, there's no way this dude looking like that. You've been caught before, okay? You've been caught before. Even though Porsha is saying that it wasn't sincerely Ward and sincerely saying it wasn't her, whatever. It was somebody, and that's the one thing that we do know. Fun fact, okay? It was somebody, okay? I don't know why I'm calling that a fun fact. Anyway, so that happens, and you literally, while the season is playing, few episodes ago, you were, let me show that and I'm gonna go back to it. But a few episodes ago, you were over here trying to get your woman back. And while the season is playing, you would actually go and cheat with 4 girls. Maybe it was 1 girl, but the other 3 girls were just there to kind of like throw us all off and to make it seem like he was at a business meeting, but he really wasn't. And the girl that he was with was probably the one that was either sitting right next to him, or it may have been the one that was on the far end. So maybe it was either the prostitute looking chick or the other one. Somehow he's trying to play mind games with us to believe, because Porsha might believe this, but to believe that it wasn't I was cheating where? He wasn't cheating. We were just having a good time. And then there was people that was literally recording him, and they were so obvious. At one point, I can swear he looked at the camera. So that's why, back to somebody said, do you think he cheated? I don't know, y'all. The internet is like, I don't know. I just don't feel like he would do that. Wow. You just got caught, dude. I just don't know. Okay, so it says, Tiff says, I don't want to believe it. I love Porsha. I do too. But listen, I don't want Porsha to be stupid behind no dude. I just don't. And he better not ask for the ring back again. And she better not give it to him. Give it to him. Girl, when I found out in the first episode that he asked her for the ring back and she gave it to him, girl, the nerve. I would have kept that thing, honey. That was a good payday. That's a good payday. He better come better next time. Absolutely. Girl, bye. Give him the ring back. He better sit his rag ass down somewhere. Okay, so Tiff says, nah, I love me some Cardi, but it is what it is. Offset a dog. He with the shits. No, I don't believe he gonna fuck with the ops, but he's still with the shits. Sorry, Cardi. He probably is. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if these celebrities actually know before we know that their men's are cheating, but they just don't care. And bring it back. Once it gets out to the public, then they have to react, because they look crazy now. So I feel like y'all need to get with y'all men behind the scenes, talk to them, be like, look, I know you're gonna cheat, I know this is what you're gonna do, but don't let the public find out. Fuck, don't let me find out. Don't let the public find out that you're cheating, because then I'm going to be forced to break up with you, get back with you. And do you really want to go through this? Do you really want to go through this? So how about you make sure you're careful, go to these places at these times. I'm going to actually appear with you, but then I'm going to duck off. And you do what you got to do, but just don't let the public find out. I think that's what needs to happen, because they're going to do it. Okay, Renegade says a business meeting. Nah, I'm playing devil's advocate. He's cheating. You're playing devil's advocate and he's cheating? I thought I was. Okay, so it says Tiff LOL, Renegade. But I'll wait for all the facts before I'll decide, of course. Look, I done told y'all. I went to Instagram. I didn't see nothing. Let me see if Radar Online got an update. Because this needs to be some good information. I don't need to be spreading no lies, because that's a good, wholesome man. How dare I, go ahead and spread these lies talking about he's cheating, okay? I don't want to do that. So, Dennis, what's his last name? McKinley. I'm going to put cheating, okay? And let's see. Soon to be husband responds to cheating rumors. Okay, look at this. Look at God. Okay, so he responded. Where's the response? I don't need to read all of that, BT. I just want to hear the response. Okay. Back in December, re-engaged. It should be noted the couple were together, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Williams is having positive. Where's the response? Rumors. Cheated on her. He was spotted around, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful women. Which were not his wife to be a flirting. The 4 a.m. rendezvous. On his Instagram story, McKinley posted a picture that read, "I can't eat." Oh. His response, and it's not on his IG right now. Yeah, so he took that down. It's not up there because he know he's full of it. So his response to Radar Online was an Instagram story. On his Instagram story, he posted a picture that read, "I can't eat?" ? You fat bastard, ain't nobody tell you couldn't eat. What we're trying to figure out is if you're cheating on Porsha again after she done took you back. You and your little hot dog business. She done took you back and trying to build her family. We're not saying that you can't eat. You can eat, but with Porsha, not with 4 of these other heifers that nobody knows, okay? And if it wasn't that big of a deal, then why are you 4 a.m. eating with them and not Porsha? Where's Porsha? Where's Porsha? Where's Pilar? How about you go eat by yourself? You know, Taco Bell's 24/7. You could have went over there to no, it's not. Taco Bell's 12 o'clock, but Jack in the Box 24/7. Whataburger down here in Texas 24/7. You could have went to one of those places, got you something to eat, and carried your ass home. But no, what you had to do is go sit there with 4 women's and look like you're flirting. So no, you can't eat unless you're eating at your house or you eating by yourself. You cannot eat, sir. And I'm glad you took it down because I would have commented back to that. I sure was going to comment. I was going to comment. Yes, indeed. So it says, back in December, Porsha Williams announced that she and Dennis were re-engaged and explained how they were able to rekindle the flame. Okay, we don't care about old quotes, okay? I want to see new quotes. And I haven't seen her say anything else regarding this. So there we have it. He responded with, "So I can't eat?" Boy, bye. No, you can't eat. Your ass need to pass up a few meals here and there. Sitting there eating is what got you in the situation. Probably putting your mouth on some little hot thotty, and then now all of a sudden you can't go back to Porsha because you've been out there sleeping with everybody and doing everything you ain't got. Sleeping with somebody that is not your girl while she's pregnant, and you have the nerve to wait till after she's pregnant to do it again. How dare you? Somebody sent his ass this video just so that he can see that I'm serious about this. First of all, I need Porsha to call me. I need to consult with her. And we need to have a conversation because I just do not like how this is going. No, Any other updates, y'all? Let me see here. Ain't no other update. Hold on. Let me see. Because I don't want to miss nothing. Let's see the past hour. Nah, that's too soon. That's too soon. Let me see. 24 hours. Anyway, that's enough about them. I'm done with them. Y'all. Y'all laughing at me? I'm done. I done forgot y'all was here for a minute. I'm done. How dare... Okay. I just wish Porsha the best. I've been with my husband since 2008 and we met in 2001. I know relationships can be tough. They can be tough. That is no joke. My husband, we were together in 2007. We had separated in 2010, got back together in 2012, been together ever since. And that's when we got married in 2015. I do know that marriages, or not even just relationships, period, can be really, really rough. I'm not denying that at all whatsoever. But my thing is, The nerve. She got back with you, gave you another chance, and I wish my husband would do something that he could. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, when you get another chance, don't F it up. You know, that just doesn't make sense to me for somebody that you're going to be with for like a little bit, because you know the way you get them is the way you lose them. So that's the part that bothers me. And she's such what appears to us to be a really good girl. She was really happy about this relationship. Relationships are tough. Absolutely, they are. You know, she's really happy and she's doing a thing. And then it's just like, now you feeling yourself and you want to start going out here and being with different girls and stuff like that. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Okay? So what we're not going to do. That's when you will see a different side of me. Okay? Anyway, how long have we been on here today? Because I know last time it was about, I can't say, an hour? Y'all, seriously? I need y'all to start telling me when I'm talking too much. Y'all gotta let me know. So I think we are pretty much done with this review. Yay! Snake bye. We are done. We talked about pretty much everything. What I do need to know is the time that works for y'all, because I know a few of y'all started and y'all let me know that it was too early. So, because y'all hadn't had a chance to look at it. So y'all just let me know what time works for y'all. No, guy, you fine. This is my first time on. Got a new subscriber. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yay. Y'all say welcome to Miss Tiff Tiff. Thank you so much, girl. I'm almost to 10K, y'all. I'm happy. I am happy. Okay, congrats. Like and share this video. Absolutely. Renegade, before I leave, do you want to be one of my moderators on here? Are you going to be here whenever I go live? Yes, so much love from Washington, D.C. Shout out to Washington. Okay. She responded. Okay, so you want to be a moderator? Awesome sauce. Let me make you one, because I don't see my other two in here. But not that I needed it, because everybody was well behaved. Y'all are so awesome. Awesome. But I just like to have one. Because y'all, when I went live for the very first time, right? I was live. I was minding my business and I was laying on my bed. I was bored. Okay. So I decided to do YouTube for the very first time live. Okay. And this bastard comes on there and says to show something. I'm like, show what? You want to see my breast? Boy, bye. The nerve of you to come on my live talking about what you want to see. Absolutely not, sir. Your name is not Mr. Alexander, so therefore you can't see a damn thing. So when that happened, I had to get rid of him. But that let me know the importance of having moderators is absolutely necessary, because they are disgusting. Okay, they're disgusting. And I do want to know, how do you guys like the live reviews? I don't know, Renegade. It was some weirdo. I never saw him before, but he came on my live and was just being very disrespectful. He said 2 comments, then I got him out of there. I was like, boy, who the hell said that? I don't know. I wish I could go see. I blocked him, so I should be able to. We don't want to give him no shine. No, you don't understand, Miss Tiff Tiff. Renegade is one of my super subscribers. Like, you don't understand. He has supported me for a very long time, and I am very grateful for him. He always have very nice, intelligent comments. Sometimes I showed my sister a few of his comments and she's like, girl, he's like another level. Our first live, it was great. Okay, awesome. I just hope you guys prefer to do the live streams. I just think it works better, and then it's where we can talk. So just let me know if y'all are okay with it, or do y'all want me to go back to the traditional record it, upload it. I just prefer this way. It's more fun. I'll be on guard next time. Well, you were not there, Renegade. You weren't there. This was the first live I did, and I think this was New Year's or the day after New Year. I can't remember. I like when YouTubers go live. Okay, awesome. Pretty cool. All right, y'all. So I think it's 10:35 here in Texas. I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but your girl got to go to work tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and end this live, but I will be live on tomorrow to talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami and New York. 11:35. Okay, girl, I'm going to get off of here because you need to go to sleep, girl. No, the engagement is more interesting via live. Okay, awesome. So tomorrow I'll be here for Love and Hip Hop Miami and New York review. So since that's 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. here for both of them. So I'll be live maybe about 9:30, 9:45 to talk about both of them and get to the kiddos. Absolutely. Mine are asleep. Y'all, I got to put them to sleep before I even start this. I like the live better. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lizzie. I have to put my kids to sleep before I even go here. Okay, even the dog is up in there. I'm like, Zena, look, we not finna play this today. You go up in there, get in your kennel, and go to sleep. Because mama got to do a live. We not finna do that, okay? Can you set reminders so we can go live? I will do that tomorrow. I will try to do that earlier. Probably tomorrow morning. Actually, I think I can do it tonight before I go to sleep. I'll do that for y'all. Hit the blue bell. Absolutely. Please hit the blue bell. Okay, Tiff, are you telling them to hit the blue bell? Because if you are, that sounds like a moderator to me. So anyway, what was I saying? I got completely sidetracked. Yes. Do you want to be a moderator? This is new. I don't see a lot of people doing this. So eventually some more people might come and, I might need y'all. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, okay, so tomorrow I'll be live around 9:30, 9:45 to do the review for Love and Hip Hop New York and Miami. I do both of them because I don't see me doing one for Love and Hip Hop Miami by itself. It's just not as interesting as it should be. Speaking of interesting though, did y'all see Trick Daddy's mugshot? Only if you want to be, girl. Did y'all see Trick Daddy's mugshot? Anyway, y'all, that's going to be a whole nother conversation. We can talk about that tomorrow, okay? Anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in to our set. Girl, I was trying to figure out that hairline. I thought something was going on. Maybe there was like a mesh part. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Lizzie, I might miss it tomorrow, but I will watch it later on. I have my kids' basketball games tomorrow. Okay, and I'm also going to try to make short clips of the live because I know not a lot of people want to watch a whole hour live. He never seen it. I've never seen one either. I've never seen one like that. I don't know what the hell was going on. All right, y'all, seriously, this time. Y'all got to go to sleep. Y'all got to go to work. I got to go to work. So I'll see y'all tomorrow around 9:30, 9:45 Central Standard Time. So hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow. So y'all, good night.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm no pressure. I'm back, 3 feet, no pressure.